Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a beautiful weekend and had some fun celebrating mothers yesterday. It's Moira here with our usual check-in to see what we can focus on this week. Letting go of, that's what we're doing, is we're using the letting go system that I developed. But I also like, before I share with you what the vibe is, or the theme of it is to just check in about the moon phases. Actually, there's a couple of things to share with you that makes this week a very auspicious, powerful week, which it's about really checking in with your intentions, with your desires, with your dreams, things of that nature. Because last night we had the first quarter phase of the moon in the sign of Leo. So that's why I'm saying it's very much about your goals and your intentions and what it is you want to create, to be more of. But there's a specific vibe about this first quarter moon where it's asking us to look at what patterns, habits, beliefs even aren't serving us anymore. So perfect time to be letting go. But of course, Leo, fire sign, get things done. You might find that you are trying to do way too many things at once. Like you've got this fire igniting you to align with your dreams, to get action happening. And so if that's the case for you, I encourage you to perhaps just focus on 3. I love the 3s are a really good, powerful, stable number. So if you need to just sit and write out all of your, I want to do this and I want to do this and I wish I could do that and I want to get over there, that might be happening for you. And if that's happening, then I encourage you to just list out everything and then perhaps prioritize or do a little bit of an inventory to check in. Are all of these I want to do, are they aligning with the truth of you? So that's the first part, because this is the first quarter phase of the moon in the sign of Leo, kind of igniting things. There's a strong support for the letting go idea. But then tomorrow on the 10th, we are stepping into the second Mercury retrograde of 2022. This year we actually have 4. Normally we have 3, but this year's just a knocking everything out of the park kind of vibe. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I actually love Mercury retrograde. I know a lot of people shake their fist at it and get upset because it can mean that communications get a bit wonky, or plans that you think are going to work out a certain way go a wee bit off kilter a little bit. The thing is that Mercury retrograde is an invitation to slow things down, to check about communication, because Mercury is all about communication. And so if you think about a retrograde is the appearance of things going backwards, they're not. Planets never change course. So it just is at a different pace. And so this Mercury retrograde is in the sign of Gemini. So that's actually a good place for it to be, but it also asks us to just pause for a moment before we let something out of our mouth. In relationship, even your relationship with you, just pause. And don't you see that that's such a beautiful interaction with that first quarter phase of the moon in Leo, which is giving us that fiery energy. But so that's what I'm saying. You think if you get an oomph to go towards a goal, to take some action, which is what the fire kind of ignites within you, but pause, make sure, is that the truth? Is that your truth? Is that aligned with your essence? So wanted to sort of set the stage for the card that we're going to be working on this week. Is card number 35 in my deck here, and it is the idea that good fortune will land in your lap. So you see how perfect that lines up with this thing about making sure that the communication is correct and in alignment, right? So that's the Mercury retrograde aspect, but then also checking in with your foundations. your foundations of what is the goal you're looking at achieving or getting into action on. But of course, it means doing, right? It's not about thinking that things will just show up, or all you have to do is dream up something and it'll land. It's about, yes, definitely dreaming up things. It's a very important part. But then look at what's the step to do, even if it's just the tiniest baby step toward the creation or the coming into being of that. So feel into that. And if anything I ever share about letting go and about the moon guidance and Mercury and all that kind of stuff, if it triggers anything or you need some more help or support, please put it in the comments below or message me directly. I'm very passionate about helping people peel the layers and really get clear on letting go was not part of you as that solid, powerful spiritual being. That's what we're all doing together. That's kind of my goal with these sessions and everything that I do, actually. But let me read out of this my guidebook here to see if this helps you go a little bit deeper into this idea of letting go of the idea that good fortune will land in your lap. So, good fortune arrives when you go out into the world and actively look for fulfillment. You cannot take a back seat in life and expect things to happen for you. Appreciate the life you live and be grateful for what you have. Value each moment of every day. Live like there's no tomorrow and make the best out of any situation. Luck is an illusion. While we cannot control everything that happens, by breaking the habit of attributing things to luck, we can embrace our ability to make positive change for the future. So to start changing your outlook, firstly, try to raise your awareness of new possibilities and endeavor to act upon them. Try to avoid letting opportunities pass you by. But again, with that Mercury retrograde aspect too, it's to find the right pace for you. It's not to just jump at everything. Just check in. Even just put your hand over your heart and say, is this for me? Is this in alignment with my core, etc.? Expect good fortune to befall you, and remember to credit yourself when it does. Or remember to pat yourself on the shoulder when things do come together, because you created it. You are the creator of that, right? Consider which actions led to your success and plan to repeat them. When things don't work out as you intended, keep positive and ask yourself what you will do differently next time. Perhaps even consider whether the misfortune could be a blessing in disguise. As the Dalai Lama said, sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck. So that's that part too, right? Is to set your intention, but then focus on the joy of being the creator of what it is you're going towards, that you're putting into motion. So this just, do you see, I hope you can see how beautifully aligned this idea of letting that go, letting that propensity to think it's just going to happen for you, and using the planetary aspects like the first quarter phase of the moon and the Mercury retrograde, which we're stepping into tomorrow. Those can be such powerful allies that you can actually use for your own powerful creations, your own realizing of the truth of you, if that makes sense. So as I'm just kind of contemplating that part, I'm just shuffling my tarot cards here. I like to pull one tarot card and then we'll do 3 of the Healing with the Angels cards. So let's see what auspicious extra guidance or oomph the tarot is going to give us on this idea of, well, this is perfect. They always are, aren't they? So it's justice. So justice is talking about getting things into balance. And in the symbology of this card, you can see that she's actually got a blindfold on. So it's actually asking us to feel into the balance of everything that you do, harmony, flow, creativity, the balance between being and doing, but also make sure that you're not hiding from anything, that you're actually seeing what's in front of you. So that's actually really beautiful sort of acknowledgement to that Mercury retrograde energy, right? Is that don't go, jumping into saying something or repeating something that you heard without feeling into, is this the truth for me? Is this aligned with my core? Things like that, right? Okay, so now let's see what angel cards will come up with this idea to support stepping into this beautiful week ahead. I hope it's beautiful where you are. The sun's shining, it's gorgeous here. So, this is excellent. First one is support. Always remember that you are a powerful creator being, but you do have access to source energy, to guides, to angels, to whatever support you need. Make sure that you're engaging with it and you're breathing it in and you're asking for whenever you need it. And right next to that one is the guardian angel. So sometimes you can call on your specific guardian angel, ask them to hold your hand while you're getting clear on what's your goals. Not only what's your goals, but what is it that's your part, right? So the goals are always co-created. I said you're a powerful creator, we all are, but we co-create, right? We know and recognize this is my part to do, and then you let the universe or the energy around you to come in, right? So it's a bit about doing and then surrendering and doing and being. It's right. And then forgiveness. I love that forgiveness came up too, because that can really be a powerful piece on that Mercury retrograde. If things start to repeat themselves, or you use words about yourself or to yourself or in conversation that aren't the most uplifting, aligned with your truth, it's okay. Let it go. Forgive it. Always recognize that you are actually always doing the best you can with what you know, where you're at, and keep flowing. Remember that Justice card. Find your own balance. Find your rhythm and your best pace forward. I wish you a beautiful week. This is very powerful stuff. I hope you can feel into the energy of that. Like I said, please let me know if you need any support or any resources or anything like that. I'm here for you. My mission is to help you get clear on what is your truth and have fun while you're doing it. Much love to you. Thanks for watching. I'll be back here again with you next week.